Hi, I'm Mary Bensel, and welcome back to At the Van Wezel. I am here with my cohort, Julia Mays, and we're so excited that the season is finally on and underway. Would you say?
Gosh, I would really say yes.
Yeah, we had a great on sale, everybody. I mean, I think we beat all box office records, and
Yes,
over
we
the
did.
opening weekend, we did over $1 million in ticket sales.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the audiences. Keep buying, keep buying.
Yeah, but you're like, you know, Julia reads the box office reports every day, and she's like jumping around and really happy, and I'm pretty happy too.
Yeah,
You know,
well, I mean, it's a great season. I mean,
it is. It really is.
It'll make people happy to come.
And you know, our next show we're talking about is something that we're really, you know, want to be excited about. And of course, this summer we had a wonderful Friday Fest series, and you know, I think we made a net profit, and profit is not really a good word. It's the surplus because it goes back into the hall of over $30,000, and that came from all the people that came out and gave donations and our sponsors.
So we thank all of them for sure.
Who's next?
Oh,
after
Celtic
that?
Thunder. Well, that's an experience too. That's on the other side of the
Now
spectrum.
that one's almost sold out.
Yes, it is.
And Celtic Thunder's been on PBS so many times.
It
And
has.
what day does that come in, Jules?
That is coming on the October 14th.
And that's a Friday night.
That is a Friday night,
They are
yes.
so handsome, those boys. And one of the guys just got to be in Glee, right?
Yes.
Just joined the cast of Glee.
Dingby or something like that. I'm going
Yeah.
to slaughter that name.
Yeah, you
but
slaughtered it.
I slaughtered it.
We slaughter lots of things, folks, you know? But anyway, this is a great concert, Celtic Thunder. And then that weekend, we have a superstar of proportions not to even be imagined in more ways than one. We have Miss Dolly Parton coming.
And will say Miss Dolly Parton.
Yeah. You and I were lucky enough to meet her a couple of years ago, and she was so nice.
Oh, she's just charming.
And she's getting raves on her new album,
Yeah,
The
she
Better
is.
Day Tour, and you know, it's selling out everywhere. We might have a ticket or two left, and it's
still call because absolutely you want to call because sometimes
Julia never wants me to say we're sold out.
No,
Never
because
ever. You know?
sometimes the company will drop some tickets and you
At the
just
last
never
minute.
know. Absolutely.
That's true. And this is going to be a once in a lifetime for a theater the size of the Van Wezel to have Miss Dolly Parton in. And of course, this year, in addition to the hearing loop that we just added, that we'll be talking about in our next segment, we have new seats in the theater. So there's cup holders and all sorts of great
and
stuff.
they're going to be excited about all the new things here.
And then we have one of my great guy bands, Huey Lewis and the News.
Yeah. Oh gosh, Grammy Award winning.
Yes.
Yep.
And I don't know if I told you, I probably did. I was staying at a hotel one night, and we went down for dinner, and then we went to the bar to have a drink, and who's there but Huey Lewis is staying in the same hotel, and they're like, they jump in and they start playing in the bar. You know,
jamming?
Jamming.
Yeah,
and you hear about these legendary, you know, like the Rolling Stones
Exactly.
do it, but it was like so nice.
That's kind of how they started out in the early 70s before they really became known in the 80s.
But Huey Lewis, again, is another great get for us at the Van Wezel.
And all over I mean, all kinds of music, so.
And he's November 1, and then we changed total gears to Capitol Steps. And if anybody's ever been to Capitol Steps, they are hysterical.
funny.
They are, you know, previous employees of the Senate and the House, and so they have direct experience. The last time they were here, they did Obama Mia. God only knows what their title's going to be this
with
time.
the Senate and the House going at it these days, I think they'll be
They'll be
very
great.
funny.
And it'll be around election time on November the 3rd, and I think we have a little video from last time.
Yeah, I think we do.
Nominee for President, Senator John McCain.
My friends, another little issue I want to address. If I'm elected, I'm gonna be getting on in years. I could be the oldest guy who ever won. Hell, Ronald Reagan could be my son. But look at the future, my second term. Think of what's in store. Now, do you really want me running your country when I'm 84?
So, Jules, how do we buy tickets to these shows? I'm acting like I don't know the answer here.
Yeah, but I'm going to probably tell you, you've heard it before. So we can come down to the box office.
Right, which is the cheapest way, right?
It's the cheapest way,
So
absolutely.
not as many fees.
No, and then you can call on the phone, which is the next cheaper way.
3368. I'm
I'm
going
so
to learn
proud
that
of you.
number.
Absolutely. You've learned it. I think you're doing great. And then you can also buy online in
Which
your
is the
pajamas,
easiest
which
way.
you like to do.
I do like to do it.
At vanwezel.com.
Yeah, because, you know, it's like you stay at home and you're watching, you know, HSN or something, or you just go on your laptop and you buy tickets. So it's really easy.
Yeah.
You can also watch us on our Facebook page or on Twitter. And we also have email blasts and email newsletters. So there's lots of ways to get involved with the Van Wezel. Next, we have one of my favorite performers of all time coming,
you're excited about her.
Audra McDonald, folks. She won 4 Tony Awards. She was the star of Private Practice for years. She right now is starring on Broadway in Porgy and Bess. She has one of the most gorgeous voices. Audra McDonald is just the best. And I know a lot of people don't know the name, but please take my word for it. This is a concert you don't want to miss. She's going to be at the Naples Philharmonic the night before doing a great gala.
Yep.
And so this is something you could come here and see one of the great Broadway stars. I know Jay Handelman from the newspaper just adores her.
Yes, that's one of his favorites.
So we're very excited. She's here on November the 6th. And that's something special. Then Benice is coming back, and we talk about handsome men.
And there we go.
Yeah, he and his Spanish guitar, except we got fooled last year that it was Benice and his Spanish guitar, and he's what, from LA?
From California.
Yes, you know.
Surfer dude,
but he's
he's a
great
nice
flamenco
looking,
show and fabulous dancers, and it was one of the most fabulous shows we ever had.
Yeah, I thought it was very exciting.
And what day is that to hear?
Benice is on November 9th.
And then we have coming Bob Saget. And Bob Saget, for those of you who don't know, is rated R-ish. And Bob Saget, of course, for years did, you know, America's Funniest Home Videos and Full House.
Full House.
He also did Entourage, and that's more of what you were going to see.
Yes.
But Bob Saget, you know, it's funny, the other night I woke up in the middle of the night, and I turned on, and I was trying to catch something on Entourage, and there was Bob Saget giving a whole, you know, run
and he really is hilarious.
Oh, he's funny.
Oh my goodness.
Funny. But he, you know, he's not one to bring the little kids to.
No.
And so Bob Saget is going to be phenomenal. But we will be back in just a minute to tell you about the fabulous hearing loop at the Van Wezel, and then after that we'll be back to tell you about the rest of the shows here at the Van Wezel.
Yeah, and we got lots of them.
Did you know City of Sarasota drinking water is very safe? Tested every 2 hours. Delivered right to your house. Much more affordable than bottled water. Environmentally friendly. And it tastes good. City of Sarasota water. Safe, affordable, environmentally friendly.
Oh, these parking stations are going to be so simple to use, but I have to remember my parking space number. My space is 728. I may want to write that down. Okay, 2 easy steps. Put in your parking space number, 728, okay, and then you put in money, however long you're going to be gone, okay. It's as simple as that, and no receipt issued. That way you won't have to walk back to your car to put it on your dash. You can also pay with credit card, Visa or MasterCard in 4 easy steps. 1, put in your parking space number. Enter OK. Oh, it has the amount on the screen, and it automatically defaults to 1 hour or $1. If you're going to be longer, then you can arrow up to the amount of time you want. And then you say, OK. Then you put in your credit card. In and out quickly, just like at the gas station. And look, no receipt issued. I won't have to walk back to my car to put it on my dash. Now I can enjoy a nice leisurely lunch.
For more information, visit sarasotagov.com.
And welcome back to At the Van Wezel. I am Mary Bensel, the Executive Director, and I'm so excited with some wonderful news for the entire community of Sarasota and Manatee. We are going to be the first theater in the area to get the hearing loop. And I have here one of our great sponsors and donors that has made this possible, Scott Rushing, who is the chairman of the board of Sarasota Seratoma.
Sarasota, yes.
Oh, I got it backwards, but Seratoma Sarasota. So can you tell us, what is Seratoma? Because I know your name means something special.
Seratoma is actually an acronym for Service to Mankind, and it's an international organization that was locally established here in 1956, so it's got a lot of history in Sarasota. Right now we currently have about 83 members, and we meet every Wednesday for lunch at Cafe Bocce at noon. And basically...
Can anybody be a member of
anybody can be a member, yes.
They could join?
We don't really have any strict guidelines on that. A lot of great friendships come from, you know, being a part of Seratoma, and basically really what we do is raise money for mainly children with speech and hearing issues. We do have a new speech clinic here in Sarasota. It's at the YMCA of Bay Vista. For information as far as that goes, which is one of our main projects, it's called Seratoma Kids, and the website's sertomakids.com. And we really, it's amazing to see the differences when kids are able to communicate clearly.
And understand each other, and yeah, I think it's a fabulous thing. But this hearing loop will not only help children, but it will help seniors and anybody that has a hearing problem. Because we already had at the Van Wezel the infrared hearing system, which we will still have, so this will complement it. And this will be different because this is for people that currently have hearing aids that can use the T-coil. Can you explain a little bit how that hearing loop works, Scott?
Yes. Basically, the hearing loop system broadcasts the performance that comes through the sound system in the theater, and it takes that and puts it directly into the hearing aid through the T-coil. And one thing that this technology is much better on is it doesn't have a lot of interference and feedback, whereas some of the old systems did. And obviously people who are used to wearing hearing aids have their hearing aid in, which means they don't have to wear any type of headset or anything
device
in addition to, which some of the other systems they do have to.
And we do recommend, don't we, that people who have a hearing aid talk to their doctor about how to adjust to the T-coil.
Yes, from what I understand, it is very important prior to coming to the theater and expecting to be able to use the loop efficiently. Go to your audiologist, possibly even have a sound test where they can actually take that data and program your hearing aid specifically for your needs. And it's just, it's a great new system, and we look forward to everybody at the Van Wezel being able to utilize it.
It's phenomenal, and we are so grateful to your organization, and it's such a fabulous addition. I've already gotten letters from people that are saying, I can come back to the Van Wezel, I'll be able to hear the performance. So I think that, to me, is something that is so crucial, because you could have a hearing impediment at any age in your life, and I'm really excited. Now, we were kidding Scott before the show that he has such beautiful blue eyes, so all of you ladies out there, I've got to tell you that. But tell us a little bit about yourself personally.
Well, I moved to Sarasota from the St. Louis area in 2005, and shortly thereafter, I was involved in or I actually attended a Seratoma event, and that's how I heard about Seratoma. But I'm chairman of the board currently, been past president, and like I said, it's a great organization with a lot of good friendships made, and obviously this is one of the ways that we help the community as far as the loop system at the Van Wezel.
We are so grateful. It means so much to us, and we get a number of gifts from different organizations, but this is one that we will cherish. And if people want to go, do you have a website that people can go to?
Yes, it's sertomasarasota.com, and
we'll have a link on our website as well, so that you can go to our website as well. And I think anybody that uses it should send us some comments, and I think we'll share it with your organization. And we are so grateful and look forward to having you back here real soon to talk to us. And
That sounds great. We'd love to hear feedback about how the Loop system changed their experience at the Van Wezel.
Because I know other theaters are looking at getting a hearing loop, and that will be helpful to them in the future.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
anyway, we are so thrilled and proud to have you here, Scott.
Well, thank you very much.
And the name of the organization is, again,
Sertoma, Sarasota.
Sertoma, Sarasota. And we will be back in just a minute, folks, with more shows at the Van Wezel. Hi, it's Mary Bensel and Julia Mays again from At the Van Wezel. And one of the other new things we're having here at the Van Wezel this year is we have a new catering company, and we have Madison's Bayside. And
absolutely.
Chef Paul Madison is here, and he has all these other restaurants in the area, and what a nice man he is.
Yes, he is. Yep.
So it's a fabulous new
We
downstairs.
love all our caterers, but
they're nice guys.
Madison's is kind of a fun change.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think.
And the nice thing is that in addition to the buffet, you're going to be able to be ordering a la carte items at times, and we'll still do the traditional hamburgers out on the bay when we have rock shows and things like that. And it's just been a great time for us, you know, to come back to the season. So it's really a special one. But now we're talking about shows already at Thanksgiving. I mean, once you hit, you know, like Labor Day, the next thing you know, it's Christmas. So, you know, Halloween and then Easter.
It just
where am I
comes up
going?
so fast,
No,
doesn't
but
it?
it does, you know, with Thanksgiving. But on Thanksgiving weekend, we have, for I think it's the 14th year, Dave Koz and Friends.
Yep.
And I've never seen a bad Dave Koz show.
Oh my goodness. I think the first time a lot of people saw his show here, and it just keeps getting better and better, don't
It's
you
better,
think?
and he has some great friends coming back in Candy Duffler and
Candy Dulfer, Rick Braun, and Jonathan Butler, one of our favorites
one
that
of
we
our favorites.
really like.
And you know, it's funny because I took my sister's kids who were 19 and they'd never heard of Dave Koz,
remember
and
that.
they love that show. So I mean, you know, this is a show for the whole family, and it's his Christmas show. But the fun thing is Dave Koz is Jewish, so in the middle of the show he stops and he starts singing Hanukkah songs. So it's really a show for everybody, and
It is.
he's such a
And he does
phenomenal
some fun
performer.
things, too, you
And
know.
he's also very handsome.
Yes, he is.
It seems like we only hire handsome people at the Van
well,
Wezel.
that's a good thing,
Why
though,
is
isn't it?
that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. How'd we get in here?
Because we are pretty people on the bay.
Oh, there you go. Pretty People on the Bay. And then we talk about a show that I really loved. It's a Broadway, it won the Tony Award. It's called In the Heights. And In the Heights was a huge hit, and it's one of these new shows that young people had gotten involved in, and you know they started this, you know, in a hotel room, and they were writing all night, and somehow somebody got it to a big Broadway producer, and it won the Tony Award. And In the Heights is set in.
It's got some great music in it.
Oh my gosh!
You know, it's a family show. It's very family, heartwarming, and funny.
Yeah, it's very
also
funny. And of course, there's some you know, reggae-inspired Hispanic music as well as.
I think everybody's going to love it.
And it's a story that uplifts your spirits.
Yes, it does.
And so
Yes, it does.
I love In the Heights, and that will be knocking off our Broadway season. And then a show we have coming that is so fun, and it's going to be its own television series soon, is Masters of Illusion.
Yep.
we are going to have tigers here on the stage at the Van Wezel, and you should read.
Exotic tigers.
Yeah, and it's saying that we have to take care of certain things for these tigers, and I'm not really excited about this.
I did that at one of my other theaters.
I mean, you know,
and it's quite different.
you've heard of kitty litter, but this is not kitty
Yes,
litter.
well, this is going to prepare you for your trip to Africa next
There
year.
you go.
There
I'm
you
going
go.
to Africa
See?
next year, folks, and so I'm getting ready. But you know, they have no tigers in Africa, though. They're only in
That's
India.
right. I learned that at your at your friend's place.
Yes,
absolutely.
My friend's Touch of Africa.
Touch of Africa, who is
one
a
of our
sponsor
sponsors.
this year.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
So we can mention
But
them.
anyway, Master's Illusion is not just animals.
No.
It's all sorts of different magic. This is for the entire family also, because we believe that the Van Wezel should be for everybody. And
Yeah.
obviously we have different shows for different kinds of audiences, but this one is one for the whole family. There's magic, there's illusions.
Escapeologists.
Escapeologists.
That's a new word
we
for
want
me.
to learn how to do that.
Yes.
We can escapeology out of Van Wezel.
Yeah. Especially when it's so beautiful outside.
Yeah, well, let's escapeology onto a sailboat out
If
there.
anybody has a boat, just cruise on by when
Yeah, we'll just jump on.
our show's on. We'll be happy to
And
greet
that
you.
show is December 2nd,
Yep.
and we're excited about that. And talking about the water, then we have coming back Rain. Rain,
Although nothing to do with the water. But
nothing to do with the water, but Rain, of course, is a great tribute to the Beatles show. It's been here twice, sold out twice. It has been on Broadway. I saw it on Broadway. They've added a lot of things since
Yeah,
it
I think
was
everybody's
on
going to be
Broadway.
excited about it coming back because
It's selling great
yeah.
tickets, but as Julia says, get your tickets. There's still tickets available, and these guys look so much like the Beatles.
Oh, it's
and
amazing.
and
It's just amazing.
And it's not just about the music. They take you through, you know, history through the Beatles music. You know, whether it was Kennedy or the Ed Sullivan Show. You know, Topo Gigio. You
It's
know, all
fun.
those people.
Yes, it's a great show.
Yeah.
A great show.
And then really for Christmas. You
This
know,
is
we
one of your favorite
Yes, it
shows.
is. And we usually have done the Christmas Carol, but we thought for a change this year, why not do Miracle on 34th Street?
In the midst of our changes.
Yes, in the midst of all of our new fabulous changes, that's December 13th. And of course, that was that fabulous movie with, I believe it was Maureen O'Sullivan and Natalie Wood. And, you know, and of course, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. And it's just, you know, it's the one about Santa where Santa, you know, somebody decides they don't, you know, believe in Santa and they want to convict Santa, and the post office just brings all this mail, and it's just such a heartwarming
Yes, it
tale.
is.
And this is something for the holiday season. And then, also for the holiday season, we have a green man coming to the Van Wezel, do we not?
We do.
A big
That
green
ogre.
man. That ogre donkey. And it's not the Grinch. It's not the
No,
Grinch
it's
coming.
not the Grinch. It's not the
It
Grinch.
is Shrek.
It's Shrek.
Shrek with donkey and
Yeah.
Mrs.
you know
Shrek.
what?
And
It's not only for children. You know, like Beauty and the Beast was not only for children.
Exactly.
It is for families, and it is really fun and humorous and has some great messages.
well, you remember our good friend Regis Philbin.
Oh, yeah.
He,
Oh, my
he
goodness.
one night decided he was going to get made up like Shrek and go on the David Letterman show. So Regis tells her what it's like to be with all that green makeup.
Shrek.
And, you know, maybe we should send you out into the world dressed
I'm
up as
thinking I
Shrek,
might-
Julia.
There you go.
But I don't know. We may have to send Tony,
Who
our
is the
finance
real
director.
Shrek?
Why don't we all go dressed as Shrek for Halloween?
And who are we?
I know.
That's right.
What ogre are you?
That's right.
Who's your favorite ogre?
Oh, let's get over it.
Oh, Julia, you're too funny. But Shrek is a great show. It's also part of our Van Wezel Family Night program.
Yeah.
And Family Night's really cool and special. What you can do is one of the performance has a certain number of tickets that are dedicated for families. And if you have a student, you can buy a full-priced adult ticket, and then you get a student ticket for free. But that's not just the only great part of it. We have a party after every show that's in the Family Night program. And then what we do is the cast comes
Where
down.
they get to meet the cast.
And there's, you know, we have a cake and Boar's Head provides
Oh,
some
yeah.
great hors d'oeuvres, and Madison's helps out with sodas and things like that. And then you get to take pictures with the cast and ask questions. And so, I mean,
it's really
what's
very
better than that?
beneficial and educational
Well, we
as well.
always enjoy it.
Oh, we have more fun probably than some
I
of the
know,
kids.
I couldn't get you-
And it's not just kids. It's all the way through
Kids
18.
of all, yeah. And you know, I mean, Julia, I hope you won't, you know, take the ogre and just steal them all for yourself this time.
I don't know.
He's tall and green. Just my kind, you know. You can have the ogre. I'll have Kermit, you know.
Okay. All
But
right.
anyway, we have lots of things at the Van Wezel, and of course, our months of January, February, March, and April are action-packed. one of the things that is coming up is I'm hearing some news that Jerry Seinfeld is adding a second show. And
stay tuned.
Stay tuned, everybody. Yeah. And Jerry Seinfeld is just hysterical. And one thing I like about Jerry Seinfeld as a comedian is Jerry Seinfeld, you know, takes everyday life and just makes that into funny.
Makes a comic
and
out
then
of
we
it.
have another comedian coming the month of December that we haven't talked about, Sinbad.
Oh, Sinbad, right.
Sinbad, yes.
I'm excited about Sinbad coming.
I know.
Yeah.
It's fun. I did Sinbad in Philadelphia.
And he's not rated R-ish.
No, he's a family comedian too. And he has a new TV show on, you know. And Sinbad is another. I mean, we should have he and Shrek compete for who's the tallest man at the Van Wezel.
We may have some of that on the next time we talk to everybody.
You know, but anyway, I'm really excited about Sinbad because I presented him when I lived in Philadelphia. And, you know, for a lot of these artists, you have to provide limousines and things like that. But Sinbad was so funny. In Philadelphia, the big street to walk down is South Street. You may have heard some songs about South Street. Go to South. Well, anyway, he wants his limo, but the next thing I know, he's walking next to the limo, and the limo's following Sinbad down the street, and people are just like, I mean, you can't miss him because he's so tall.
Street.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's 6'4" or 6'7", but Sinbad, and you know,
big guy.
Oh, he's a big guy and funny guy, and so. Folks, we have a lot of fun and happiness here at the Van Wezel. And of course, Julie and I, you know, we make ourselves laugh, you know, and I know we don't make any of you laugh, but we have a good time, right?
Oh, we do.
So anyway, that's what's going on in the months of November and December. We are going to be, hopefully by our next show, announcing a couple of extra shows, which will be very exciting.
That's right,
and,
so tune in again.
Yeah, tune in again. They could be some big, big names. So anyway, I want to thank you all. You get your tickets again by calling 953-3368 or going to the internet at www.vanwezel.org, going to Twitter, Facebook, or just come to the box office. We have a new box office manager, and he is really friendly.
Yes, he is.
And we just want to say our general manager and box office manager of 30 years, Loretta Williams, has retired. And we just want to wish Loretta all the best, because she took care of everybody for 30 years here at the Van Wezel. So Loretta, to you. And hope you have a better day tour, too.
There you go.